The racetrack at Pocono isn't your typical campground, but these kids aren't your typical campers.
This week we've got 11 kids learning about harness racing, all of whom have never been around the business except at the grandstand.
Last week, 11 children had the chance to participate in the Harness Horse Youth Foundation's annual summer camp at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs.
I wanted to be a driver from when I first jogged, and my pop said there's no other way to go, so just come to the camp.
The ultimate goal of the Harness Horse Youth Foundation is to introduce families to harness racing. We want outsiders to come in and enjoy it as much as all of us who are already here.
Earlier in the week, the kids learned the nitty-gritty of caring for the horses.
How to put on harness, put on hobbles. They're hard. They're not so hard, but they're pretty hard.
We learned how to drive the horses, how to take care of them, make sure they're healthy.
Maybe like a normal camp, they try to do it for you and you don't learn as much, but this camp you get to hands-on activities and all that. It's really awesome.
I'm fourth generation in the business, and I understand that you can't just become a trainer just because you want to be a trainer. You've got to have an understanding of the horses, how they communicate, how they interact with humans, and I think that's really, really important to at least try to instill in this age group.
Then campers were paired with a trainer or driver and given a crash course in harness racing.
The most fun has been jogging, and today we're going behind the gate for the first time.
Which of course included handling the reins in a two-seater jog cart.
Well, basically, you're the one who's driving, but the real driver, the professional driver, is sitting next to you, and he or she will be holding the ends of the lines just in case something happens. And they'll be giving you tips or something like that, but mostly it's you.
They will be riding with an assistant for insurance purposes, but hopefully they will have acquired enough confidence in driving a horse to be able to drive at least part of the mile. They may not be able to hold them while they leave, and I've had some kids do the parade wave all the way around. They didn't even want to hold the lines, and that's perfectly okay as long as they're having fun.
Several of the campers have grown up around horses, but not directly with Standardbreds. Ariel Banks rides competitively, but the chance to try something new piqued her interest.
My best friend told me about this camp, and I do horseback riding, so that's why I really want to do this camp.
I do show jumping, and I'm working on some dressage as well. So that's really different from driving, because when I'm driving now, I feel like I have to push them with my legs, but I can't.
Robbie Bath is a regular on the Pocono track, but was once himself a camper.
We were able to go out on the track the one day and we schooled them, and then a couple of days later we raced them, and then I won my race, and so that kind of got me hooked.
1 week of lessons and practice were put to the test Saturday in 3 rounds of competitive races.
And they are underway.
Ryan Perrins won the first race with the help of trainer Kelly Case.
It's going to be close here, but it's going to be L.R. Trixie with Ryan Perrins doing the driving.
Stephen Thomas pulled out the win in race 2 on Royal Attire.
It looks like Royal Attire with Stephen Thomas in the bike going to get home a winner here.
And Ariel Banks won the finale on I's a Hit.
It's tight here between I's Hit and CD's Miss M. I's Hit on the inside, CD's Miss M on the outside. Look at the two drivers trying to get them home here. But it's going to be I's Hit with Ariel Banks getting the win by a length and a half.
A first trip to the winner's circle for all. Not a bad way to turn beginners into lifelong fans. And maybe some future stars of harness racing.
It's really fun, and you get so much learning in you, and it's really awesome.
It's a new experience. I personally don't know anywhere else around here that you could do this. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.